in my home city and help to say very loudly and very clearly a resounding no to Trident nuclear weapons. To stand here today and look out on what I think is undoubtedly the biggest anti-Trident gathering we've had in George Square ever. Well done. In just over 30 days' time, we have a wonderful opportunity. You know, I stood on a platform on Thursday night in Manchester with the other leaders. And what I said in that debate was this: in just over 30 days' time, we have a chance to change the out-of-touch, remote Westminster system, not just in the interests of ordinary people across Scotland, but in the interests of ordinary people right across the UK. We have a chance to say to that out-of-touch Westminster system, your priorities are not our priorities, and the people intend to rewrite your priorities so that they serve ordinary people. Let me also just say this: I think we may be seeing some signs this morning that the Westminster establishment don't like that prospect and are in something of a panic at the prospect of people rewriting their priorities. And friends, there is no more powerful illustration of the misguided priorities of the Westminster establishment than the proposal to spend £100 billion renewing weapons of mass destruction on the River Clyde. That is the wrong priority, and that priority must change. That I can ever give of the better priorities on which we could spend £100 billion of money. I want to see the scarce resources of the country invested in the future of our children, invested in health, in education, in protecting the most vulnerable in our society. I don't want to see a single penny, let alone £100 billion spent on Trident nuclear weapons. Commons, there were within a very short space of each other two votes, and in both of these votes we saw Labour, Liberal and Tory MPs troop through the same lobby. The first of those votes was to impose a further £30 billion of austerity cuts, and the second of those votes that saw Labour, the Tories and the Liberal Democrats link arms and go through the lobbies was to spend £100 billion on Trident nuclear weapons. What better illustration of the fact that Westminster has its priorities wrong? Well, this election is a chance to rewrite those priorities. You know, people ask me very often at the moment if, in the event of a hung parliament, if we are in discussions with Labour about a working arrangement, if Trident will be a red line. Let me give a very simple answer to that question today. You better believe Trident is. Next 30 days, not just ourselves be determined to vote against Trident, but persuade others to take this opportunity to put this issue at the very heart of the Westminster debate. If we send to Westminster MPs that are prepared to stand up and vote against the renewal of Trident, then we can ensure that the debate in the next Westminster Parliament is not about the renewal of Trident, it is about getting rid of Trident once. It won't come as any surprise to any of you to hear how I want you to vote on May the 7th. It's SNP in case you were wondering. But what I will say to you, and Patrick will say what he will say there, but what I think will unite both of us is this. Do not vote for any candidate that will vote for the renewal of Trident. Let us make sure that we send a progressive alliance of anti-Trident MPs to the House of Commons to say no to Trident once and for all.